Hi there, child. Welcome back to Existence Between Realms, Intuitive Child. We're going to have fun, aka God and Speak. Hope you guys have been enjoying this last Sunday. You know, a lot going on here. A lot going on. So this is just going to be this is a shadow work video. You know, the phone be has been shaking because the table, the stand that is on is like as soon as you shake the table, it just be like shaky, shaky, shaky. All right. Anyway, let me get the message first. The message is for today. Yeah. Is it? Okay. I will realize my own worth when I accept God has given me something that nothing can change. Your worth is not measured by what you do, nor can you calculate the degree of your worthiness by what you possess. Your worth is a function of your being. Your being is colorless, genderless, and believe it or not, ageless. Your being is worthy of honor, admiration, and respect. It is a vessel of love and light. It is a beacon of inspiration. Beneath all the things that you have, because that's a your have told, that you have told yourself, been told about yourself, maybe even hold against yourself, there is a being that you must learn to honor, value, and embrace. It doesn't take much to learn how to do it, and it is well worth the effort. How you learn to be with yourself and how you honor the being that you are will ultimately determine how worthy you feel. Don't be harsh with your being. Don't waste your time regretting things you have done or ways you have been. If you take a nice, long, slow, deep breath, you will feel the truth of your being. Try it now. Take a nice, long, slow, deep breath. Slowly release that breath and take another one. Sit in the stillness that is sure to fall over your being while you silently remind your being of its worth and value to the world. This simple practice will put you in touch with all of the love, light, joy, and inspiration you need in the world. This practice allows you to embrace your being. And learning to embrace your being, don't look at your mistakes. It is a given that we will all make some mistakes in life. It is a given that you will make inappropriate choices for inappropriate reasons. They will in no way affect your work. No matter what you say or what you do, nothing can minimize the worth of your being. Your worth is a gift from God. Your worth is a gift of grace. Until today, you may not have realized that God established the worth of your being when you were given the gift of life. Just for today, remain focused on the idea that your worth is not what you do or have. Embrace the gift of your being. Today, I'm devoted to embracing my worthiness as a divine gift. So, you know, that's kind of the mandatory, right? That we don't put our worth. You want some more, girl? You just don't find it. You can't eat them until they're gone, and you ain't gonna have no more. This is the reason why you don't have no more or anything else. You break too. They all gone. They all gone. Because you keep, you just be like, Mom. You want some more? Uh-huh. You want some more? Uh-huh. Your uncle was watching. That's what the dad just said. You want to say hi? No, not to me. Look, say hi to them. Say hi. Yeah, you're welcome. No, it's still charging. Okay, mommy, bring it to you in a second. Okay, so basically, Spirit is saying it's no worth in the things that you can physically touch, feel. Those are not the things that make you worthy. you have to see the worthiness in yourself as an individual. Why you're here, what purpose do you have in life? What do you bring to your own self and to the world that makes you feel good? That's not like material, you know, because you feel like you're smart, you feel like that you teach good shit, you feel like you give good advice, you're a good friend, you're a good parent. You can be a lot of things that make you feel worthy, right? That's just very saying worthiness. Which one? Rhymes for fucking happy. All right. The road may be long, hard, and slow, but if you can make it to your destination in one piece, who the fuck cares? What is something from your life that took way too fucking long, or that you still have ahead of you that feels like torture? What's the worst part about this long road? The worst part about this long, stupid ass road is the stuff that you gotta find out as to why the road has been long in the first goddamn place. First of all, the road itself blows the shit out you. Like, bitch, you asked who turned down this motherfucker? Who put this exit here? Like, how was I directed down this road? That's like the worst part. It's just the fact that I even had to come down this motherfucker road. Then when you get down there, you realize it's like one way in and no way out. You can't get out and you have to finish the road off for you to be able to make a turn. Imagine going down the street. You can't buck a U. It's like, say it's one way, one lane, just like this. And this is water, bitch. It's one lane. And it only goes this way. That's how this road is. Like, you can't go back. Because if you try to turn, you go into the water. You try to turn, you go into the water. There's not no 3-point turn. Not no road for that. There's only road to go forward, right? And if you try to stop, you got all the cars and the people behind you that you're gonna be trying to hold up. If you try to go back before how you gonna get that way without a lane, right? So it's like you forcibly going down a road that you don't have no idea of what the fuck is going on or why you even came this way in the first place. Like, what was you trying to do? Get a shortcut to? What's the reward at the end of it? See? That's the part. The reward is figuring out who you are, why you're here, who people are in your life, why they're there, what purpose the fuck do they have. Also, those who are watching, Sam said to let y'all know to go on. Damn, I can't find my damn put it on. That's why I had the baby moving. Is this it's only gonna swing a little bit. So I can't do that one. But let me go get my pendulum so that is supposed to stay real quick. But I'll take it home stuff. Yes, I ate the right one. So Sam saying go watch the video that I posted on my community board from Olivia. I just posted it probably like 5 or 10 minutes ago. And it's going to be talking about what she's talking about. Spirit is saying, Sam is saying, she's speaking about Shiloh and Mackenzie and Malia. How Quet and them have been literally selling Shiloh's body. And how they got, been trying to get my kids involved in it, trying to get CPS to lock me up for them having my child somewhere and having pay adults to go towards my baby to try to get her to be sexually active. And the whole time, this couple that they're talking about, they're the ones that's actually selling their child body. The body that's actually being sold is Shiloh. So, Sam saying, y'all need to beat her ass up. But in the meantime, 20 times, Spirit said to tell you, bitch, okay, you going to jail. You know you going to jail because first of all, they already have. I've been told you they got cameras all over the fucking house, bro. My counterpart already had cameras in Shiloh's room. When I said that they already see who's been sleeping with Shiloh, they already know who's been sleeping with Shiloh. They know that y'all been sleeping with Shiloh. They know you've been getting money off of sleeping with Shiloh, and then you wanted to try to flip it on me and mine, but you can't sleep with mine. Because mine's not raised like that, bitch. I don't give a fuck where you take my kids. You not gonna uninstall nothing that I installed in them. You're not gonna get away with doing it. My young got her own fucking brain. She follow her own intuition, bitch. She might talk to you, but she ain't doing nothing with you. Cause she has the fucking smart to know she's not supposed to be having no sexual activity with no fucking grown ass adult. She knows this. And Anthony, your short, faggy ass bitch, you going to fuck the jail too. Who the fuck tried to set up their own child to get sexually assaulted or sexually molested or raped or whatever by a fucking predator so you could bring your dirty ass over here to try to make it seem like I'm the one who's been letting her sleep around. I'm the one who's been letting her go around sleeping with adult ass men. That's why you thought your bitch ass was gonna come over here, fake get her clothes so you could come in here with a fucking wire on. We don't need it. We don't need it. So you can go and tell Anthony that, bitch. Caught. Y'all caught like shit. And don't touch my motherfucking daughter. That's what I said, bitch. Don't let me catch you. Like I said, I'm beating you the fuck up. I probably don't even beat you up, but I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's gonna be one of them unalive situations with you. And that is a threat, a promise. I don't give a fuck what you say. I ain't say no names. You can't say who I'm talking to, you stupid ass bitch. But you know who the fuck I'm talking to. And when I catch your motherfucking fat ass, you better pray that you keep it moving, bitch. You better not stop, because I'm telling you, you're not leaving. You're not leaving. It ain't gonna be no fight, bitch. I'm fucking you up, and I do mean in the worst way possible, bitch. I ain't talking about a fight. You can read in between the lines. You can read in between them lines, and Sam said you better stay away from his aunt. You better stay away from his sisters, because they are looking for you, bitch. Going to crush you. Going to crush you? It's PT2 and Buddha. They on your ass, you stupid ass bitch, because you are a pedophile, bro. You try to do this shit. You sitting up there selling your child body. Y'all mad because y'all exposed for being faggy. You're mad that y'all exposed for y'all little trafficking kids and shit. So you thought you was gonna try to get my youngin in the midst of that shit. That's the reason why y'all got Ayana in the midst of this shit now. You think you about to get her over there and start sleeping with my baby? No, you're not about to start sleeping with my fucking sister, you stupid bitch. That's not happening. I don't give a fuck what her body looks like. She's a child. Doing magic, so the shit in her house, they house to start breaking and all of that. Doing conflict magic and all of that shit. And Tanya don't know nothing about it the whole time. This is the reason why she crying. She don't even fucking want her ass at her house. And now the reason why y'all got her over there is because y'all want her to be neglected to her. Y'all want her to let her run and do whatever the fuck she want to do because you know she's going to. Just like she was letting her send them naked ass pictures to Davon on fucking TikTok. That's who the fuck she was texting and talking to in the middle of the fucking night, and Tanya wasn't saying nothing about it. But then y'all trying to pin that shit on Donnie and make it seem like Donnie was doing something to her. And the whole time y'all were putting lion spells on her to blame that shit on Donnie when it's Davon faggot ass that's up here trying to fuck these little kids. Bitch. And the police is watching every conversation, bitch. And the police is watching every motherfucking house, bitch. They already watched you selling your daughter fucking body, you stupid ass bitch. They already listened to y'all do all this fucking fake ass, false ass CPS reports. They already watched it. They're already listening. They've been listening, just like she told you on her reading. You keep on thinking this shit is a fucking game. That's why ain't nothing happening to me, bitch. Because ain't nothing for me. It's for you. You stupid ass bitch. That's why you put yourself in a trap. It's a trap, stupid. It's been a trap. When are you going to realize that being normal is not necessarily a virtue? It rather denotes a lack of courage. Don't trap yourself in a box. Fitting in or striving to hit all the normal milestones that you think will make you feel whole may just be your own personal version of being buried alive. You see why it's better to stand out? Because when you trying to fit in, don't nobody know the difference between who the fuck is who. That's why I like standing out, bitch. You don't like to stand out because you're not securing yourself. You don't want nobody to notice your weak ass. Bitch, I can stand out because I ain't got shit to hide. You can see me. You can see me. In what ways are you putting your pressure on yourself to be normal? In no way. I don't do so. I don't do so. I don't desire to be fucking normal. I don't desire to fit in. This is the reason why I don't mind being by myself. I don't mind standing the fuck out. Because at the end of the day, bitch, you ain't gonna walk up to my youngin' and have my youngin' say nothing about me ever making her sell her fucking body. She's gonna tell you that I don't play that shit. Just like they watch me call my youngin' and make sure ain't nobody touch my motherfucking baby. They heard me say, ain't nobody been over there touching you ass day. So why the fuck would I be sitting there selling her body if I just call her to warn her about people putting their fucking hands on her? You stupid ass bitches will never win. You're never gonna win, but you're gonna get the chair. Just like Spirit said. That's the reason why he said that. Because every fucking thing that you've been trying to pin on me, they already got proof that you've been doing. Yourself, you dumbass bitch. How can you embrace your quirks or your different plans in positive ways? I always do. This is why I'm right here on my pathway, the right way, going the right way. Yeah, you missing this, sweetie. You missing it. You never gonna win this fight. You're never gonna win this battle because it was over when you started. And I keep telling you that. Versus this card is for you. This was not even supposed to be out here. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You are a grown ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. This shit need to be pinned to your fucking forehead, goofy. The fuck? Stupid ass. Now I don't be meaning to go on people, but this bitch right here, this particular group of people, bitch, y'all motherfuckers need to be set on fire as a whole. The whole goddamn group need to be put in some rope, handcuffed, put in a fucking circle, and gasoline all over there and set them on fire. They don't even deserve to be at the jail, bitch. That's still too much help for them. They don't need that. That's aid. They don't need that. Get out of here, man. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. You embody your thoughts. Repeating positive affirmations about yourself will help self-confidence. Fill your mind and then your actions. You are always in control of your actions. Share your positivity with those around you. Be nice to those you meet. Give them a smile or a compliment. Know that you attract positive people and events into your life and choose to see beauty and joy wherever you look. Success is not driving. Absolutely. Okay, these are just confirmations. Always go with your passions. Never ask yourself if it's realistic or not. If you think of your mind as a garden, you know that there's only so much space for things to grow. Plant lots of positive seeds, and then you can see that there is no room left for negative weeds to flourish. The more positive seeds you plant, the more positive flowers there will be. So the next time a negative thought dares to enter your lovely mind garden, cut it out. It's easiest to do this when it is still a seedling, a niggling worry or concern. As soon as you dig that negative thought out, plant a new positive thought. Yeah, just think positive, bro. When you think positive, you do positive. When you do positive, you attract positive. Your heart is in a positive place, your mind in a positive place, your intentions in a positive place. Everything that's gonna come out is gonna be positive. You're gonna exude positivity, and then you're gonna attract positivity. You're gonna be irritated by these negative ass fucking energies. I'm telling you, that's the reason why I can feel when that bitch come on my goddamn page. It just it pisses me off. First said, love right. Mean what you say. Imagine that one day you will be handed a book with everything you've ever said to your loved ones in it. How would it feel to read it? Imagine this before opening your mouth and setting those words down on paper. Okay? Say what you mean. Feelings cause reactions, especially unspoken ones. Say you are hurt rather than swallowing it and responding with passive aggressive statements or mean quotes. Free yourself of the negative feelings and future fallout. Show your love. The smallest of gestures can mean so much. Buy your mom her favorite chocolate bar on the way to seeing her, or pick a few flowers from your garden for a friend. It isn't the object, it's the fact that you thought of them that will mean so much. Exactly. What do you want? This is called love right. Like, this is how you love people in the right way. What do you want? Do you wish that your sibling would listen to your worries rather than diminishing them? Well, do that for them. Give others what you need and notice if they begin to follow your lead. Be forgiving. Don't set unrealistic expectations about what someone can provide. Try to reflect on all the times you probably weren't able to do exactly what someone needed, but tried your best. Remember, with karma, intention is everything. Fresh starts. Clearing past wrongs will help both parties to move on with a different mindset. Cleansing rituals like burning sage or practicing mindfulness will, with breathwork can help with moving on. Change your environment. Be careful about having serious, potentially combative conversations in your personal domestic space. Too many of these can leave stagnant, negative energy around you and create bad karma in your home. Act differently. Karma is an inevitable, invisible force. Don't repeat the same action and expect a different outcome. Imagine using a different approach before the situation arises. Okay? This is how you show love in the right way. The other kind of love. It's a good karmic romance. Before we embrace a new connection, and especially if we are headed from a problematic karmic relationship, we must take some steps to rebalance ourselves so we can receive the good karma of a positive union. Firstly, take stock of any luggage you could be carrying with you from the past so that old karmic patterns do not repeat. Next, when you meet someone new, listen to them. If they tell you they don't want anything serious, believe them. If they say they're bad at relationships, hear that. There's a karmic inevitability if you ignore these messages. A person might not reveal themselves right straight away, so keep looking and listening before diving in. Don't let attraction dull intuition. Check out their karma before you become associated with it. Do they speak kindly of others and to others? Finally, act with integrity to encourage the same from those around you. Want people to be direct with you, then you must do the same. Absolutely. The other kind of love. We spend so much time thinking about our romantic relationships, but often it is our family and friends who offer the most comfort, support, and reliability in our lives. We expect a lot from those relationships without always prioritizing them, which creates a karmic imbalance. There must be balance in all relationships because conflict often comes from people feeling undervalued, ignored, or taken for granted. If we want to feel acknowledged and valued, we must offer the same to others. There is a saying, familiarity breeds contempt. It seems to be true that we sometimes behave the worst to those who love us the most. Given the rules of karma, that behavior will come back to us. So we must take responsibility for how we treat others, knowing it has a direct result on what we receive. On the next few pages, there are some easy practical methods to support you as you work to build positive karmic relationships. And we already read those. You see? So it doesn't matter how you do it, what you do, the shit's gonna come back to you, bro. It's gonna come back to you. It's in as fuck. Then a octopus of those. Don't you just feel like an octopus sometimes? It says being a squishy and amorphous sea creature isn't all it's cracked up to be. Sometimes we have our grimy tentacles on so much shit. We get pulled in every different direction. What are 8 things that you feel like you're stuck to? Mm. At this time, because this is old, like I've just finished this book a long time ago. Look, what does it say? These happy ass vibes belong to Shamanique, aka Garden, aka Egyptian Bee. Bitch, I've been writing this. This been my shit. I'm trying to think of the year. I think I started this in year 2021. Well, I finished this in year 2021. But at that time, it was what are 8 things you feel like you're stuck to? It was my house, boredom, old traumas, and certain thoughts. Now it is, I feel stuck to my pathway, my gifts. They're not bad, but I don't feel stuck to karmic. Like I'm feeling like I'm getting unstuck from karmics. Like learning what a karmic is, learning karmic relationships, learning who karmics are in your life. I feel like I'm like detaching from karmic shit because at first I didn't really understand what a karmic was. I didn't even know anything about dating at that point. Okay, I didn't know anything about being a karmic. First said, let's see, what's today? The abyss you stare into and that stares back at you is your reflection in the mirror. We all have it. That shadow self, that dark heart. Okay, what is this? Alright, what's the question though? Okay, compassion. Oh, I guess you gotta read this first and then answer. This can very easily turn into a time where we lack compassion for ourselves, and the love that we thought we gave shows its true colors and proves that we actually give ourselves a great deal of hate. Compassion is important during the shadow work process because we go through a phase of self-blame for the experiences we had, unintentionally feeling like that's what we deserve. Not me. We may go through spurts of placing the blame on ourselves, even if we didn't play a vital role. Some of us so easily fall into the role of the victim and allow it to coddle us like a child. We completely lose a sense of who we are in those moments. We revert to our childhood ways and our ways of wanting someone to comfort us when things are not going the way we would prefer them to go. Victimization at its finest. It's adulthood. It cannot and will not always be that way. We have to show this sort of compassion to ourselves in a way that is mature and delicate, yet stern, because we can be hard on ourselves going through this journey of healing childhood trauma. But we must remember that we are taking control back into our hands. Voices may speak to us through our thoughts, telling us it's our fault. We did this to ourselves, and so on. And if negative, they are always ours. Careful of the company we keep. Therefore, keeping the compassion we have for our situations and experiences is necessary, so we don't stray away from the true purpose of healing. During this chapter, accept that you are human. You deserve the love you would give the younger version of yourself, but twice as much. Show yourself the love and care that you so desperately sought out and wallowed in. Remember that error is okay. We aren't placed on this earth to be perfect, nor is it an expectation of sorts. We are students of life. Earth is our classroom, and the soul wants to learn how to heal. Mistakes are meant to be made, and the things we go through were placed in our lives for a divine purpose. Adversity shine light on how strong and resilient we are coming from situations that during them we didn't think we'd survive. Love yourself amidst the darkness. When you are writing the letters, answering the questions, and doing all the necessary work, it must be done with love and understanding because of the intensity of their impact on our emotions. Keep yourself as your priority and take care of you during this time of deep healing and cleansing. So the questions are, has this journey been challenging for you? Absolutely. It has been. Okay. And now when I think back at the beginning, when you first get into this situation or on this dark night of soul, you do reblame yourself because I know I was like, because I didn't know that I was being attacked by spell work, right? So at this time I still had not completely awakened to spell work and like what it is. I mean, not what how people actually go around like using this shit on an everyday to like I didn't know that this like my family were into this shit. Like I really, really just thought we was like a normal ass family. Niggas believing in God, it is what it is. I know I was like a little bit more deeper into spirituality than everybody else, but I didn't think that on the flip side that these motherfuckers was doing like hardcore voodoo domination spells and shit like that. Like this is literally what they've been doing my whole life. So at the beginning, I was like, what the fuck? Like, how the hell was all this happening to me and I never seen it? How did I not know what was happening right in front of my face and shit like that? But those are illusions, and I didn't know what an actual physical illusion on a person looked like. So, yeah, at the beginning, I was blaming myself, like, bitch, what the fuck was you just like? That's why I stopped smoking. That's why I stopped smoking. That's why I stopped drinking. That's why I had stopped doing a lot of things because I did realize that being around them, I was overindulging a lot, but it was because of spell work. I didn't know that. Like I've always had pretty much control over my addictions. It never had gotten out of control until I started dealing with Sam. And so this was another reason why I was so eager to get away from him because I felt like I had just lost myself in all the bullshit that I was around, like constantly smoking, constantly drinking. You never have a clear mind. You're not focused. You're not thinking. You're not seeing shit clearly. And this is why I learned to get control of my
addiction than having my addiction have control of me. And this is the reason why for me it stopped being an addiction and just started being what I want to do. It stopped having control over me because when I don't want to smoke or I don't have to smoke, I don't smoke. When I can't smoke, I don't smoke. And shit like that, I had to get to that place, which it took me a very long time to get there. But has this journey been challenging? It has been challenging. It was meant to be challenging because you have to unpack all of that shit. You have to heal yourself. You got to forgive yourself for all of those things. And it's like you feel like forgiving yourself means it was your fault, right? You feel like it was your fault, but it's not you forgiving yourself because it was your fault. Is you forgiving yourself for allowing yourself to be in that energy to attract those type of things around you, those type of people around you, and not being able to see past it because you were not vibrationally high enough. Have you been kind to yourself during this time? Absolutely. I've learned to be kind to myself. I learned to give myself grace, be patient with myself because I am the hardest on myself. Like I can't help what somebody else is, what somebody else does. I can only worry about my own actions, ma'am. Yeah, hi. Hi. What you in there doing? Hi. Okay, go. And so, stop it. So I had to learn to be more graceful when it came to myself because I was like, how in the hell could you just like allow this? And then what feelings have you had towards yourself? See, that's what I'm saying. At the beginning, I was just like not okay with how I was viewing myself at the beginning of this. Like I really, 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 really had to sit there and like go through each thing and be like, tell myself that I can't be mad at me for other people's actions, right? But I got to be mad at me for allowing other people's actions to get me as far into that situation as I did. When I already knew that I was seeing certain shit along the way and I was just looking past it, was ignoring it, okay, whatever. You know, it's something small, it's not big, not realizing every small thing was a piece or a detail to the bigger picture that I'd had to end up finding out about and seeing later on down the line. And so I know everything happened for me. It wasn't happening to me. You want to get it. Here, girl, here. Here. So, because this was happening, I had to like really learn what that meant when something's happening for you and not to you. Because of course, you know, at the beginning you feel like the shit is happening to you. Why would it be happening for you? Why would somebody do this for you? Like that wasn't the way I was seeing it at first. Do you find it difficult to be compassionate to yourself, towards yourself? Not anymore. I used to find it difficult to be compassionate towards myself because I used to feel like I'm the type of person who also did not like being wrong. Like now I see being wrong helps you learn, it helps you grow, which it always has been that. But when it comes to like me allowing people to play with me and play me and shit, I don't like being wrong about that. Like, why the fuck you didn't see these motherfuckers with snakes, bitch? Or why did you trust them like that? Like that's what I was mad at myself about. But I learned to give myself compassion and stuff because if you don't for yourself, who the hell else is going to do it? Nobody else is going to be compassionate. Of course, not the people that didn't hurt you. So you got to start giving it to yourself, give yourself grace. And that's when I learned to be able to sit with myself. I always been able to be alone because I feel like being alone is not meaning that you're lonely. You're alone because you like being with yourself, which I always been able to be with myself. I just didn't know what the hell I needed to be with myself about introspection, of course, but not on the level that it needed to be on. Even through your involvement in situations, did you or do you still have genuine love for yourself? Absolutely. Like, yeah, because we have to live and learn. You can't just live your life every day like, I'm not gonna do this because I don't want to do the wrong thing, and then I gotta learn a lesson. I don't want to do that because I don't know. You know, it's like you gotta live, bro. You gotta experience. If you never do nothing wrong, then you don't know what you're doing right, right? And if you don't do anything right, then you won't know what's wrong either. It's vice versa. You have to do both. You have to be able to fail. You have to be able to win. But in order for you to win, you have to know what it feels like to lose. If you never lose, you're not gonna be able to handle losing. First of all, have you shown compassion towards the people that were a part of the trauma? No. Like I feel like I have shown enough. To say no matter their role. I feel like I've shown enough compassion, okay? Because I feel like these people don't deserve that. I feel like they don't deserve love, compassion. I feel like they don't deserve forgiveness. That's what I feel like. I feel like that because I feel like that they don't have it in them to give it to themselves. So why should somebody else? These people honestly feel like what they do to people is okay. These people feel like the only way for them to win is if they are putting people through trauma. If they are creating wounds for them to attach shit to so that they can keep people down. That shit, no. I don't need to give you compassion for that. And I never will. Have you developed an understanding of the situations and why things happened the way they did? Absolutely. It was happening for me, you know, for me. So I could get to right here where I'm at to be able to speak on what I'm speaking on at this time and be able to stand firm and be convicted in what I'm saying about my life and my journey and not being afraid to express what has happened along my journey, not being afraid to take on the shit that I still have not learned about my journey. Okay, but it's a long, hard ass process, especially healing, bro. When you have to heal and you still, it's like you heal one thing and then you learn something new, bro. Every time, it's like you feel like you got past what they took. Then tomorrow you find out something else. Find out a motherfucker was cheating. You get past that. Then you find out this nigga was cheating with a nigga and a bitch. Then you gotta forgive that. Then you find out. Then you heal from that. And then you find out your parents ain't your parents. What the fuck? Then you find out your siblings ain't your siblings. Then you find out your family ain't your family. Then you find out your real family, your fake family took their ass out. You gotta heal from that. Like, you got a lot of shit to be healing from along this fucking road, bro. These people don't understand that, and these people are doing this to people. Now I gotta find out that y'all trying to sexually exploit my kids. Y'all already had to find out that y'all was sexually exploiting my kids online, as far as them in the shower and doing lust magic and shit on them, trying to teach them how to masturbate and all this shit for y'all to make money off of. But then to find out that the same person that was laying next to me is the same motherfucker that's trying to sexually assault my 15-year-old, my 13-year-old child. That this is the person who's been setting traps for my baby to be taken away from me and taken away from protection so that they can sexually harm my daughter. But you want me to fucking fuck with you? Like, I could never look none of y'all in the fucking face, bro. Like, I could never. That's why Davon stand his ass away from me. You got to, bro. You got to. You have to. And it's a reason why David said, I ain't gonna give you no gun because you gonna use it. You got that motherfucking right, bitch. Because if I had that, I'd have tore his ass up a long motherfucking time ago. Fuck going out there to find you and chase you, bitch. I know you sitting in that hole. I would tear that wall the fuck up, bruh. On the code. I would have tore that wall up. Today would have been the day. Once I figured out that y'all over here trying to fucking find a way to trap my baby that had sex with a grown ass man. This is shit y'all don't need compassion for. You people don't need no compassion. This is the problem when motherfuckers having compassion for y'all. This is the reason why y'all feel like it's okay to keep doing this bullshit, bro. Y'all gotta go to jail. Y'all gotta go to hell. Y'all got to go to fuck somewhere. But free is not where y'all need to be. This is not where y'all need to be, bars. Like, this is not where y'all need to be. Like, this is the wrong side of town. Freedom, hood, bruh. Y'all need to be going to the chokey. For real. Affirmations. I'm compassionate. I am kind. I love myself. I am worthy. I am beautiful. I have power and control over my emotions. I allow myself to feel. I am. The person you call an enemy is an exaggerated aspect of your own shadow self. Absolutely not true. It's just not. That's not the truth. It's not the truth. Mm-mm. This is a gaslight to make a motherfucker feel like the reason why a person is doing what they doing is because it's a mirror of what you do, and it's not. I have never, ever thought to traffic a child. I have never thought to rape a child. I have never thought to do anything to a fucking baby. None of these babies. My baby, nobody else's fucking baby, bro. Exaggerated, yeah, but of your own shadow, absolutely not. It's not the truth. That's not the truth. Some shit that people do and the things that happen in your life is actually a mirror of who the fuck you're around and the vibration that you on, especially if they're in your life. Now you can't help the people who's trying to force themselves in your energy, right? You can't help that. You can't help what comes up in your energy when you read your energy, whatever. But people that you directly interact with, directly, like these are people you calling your friends. These are people that you know have these problems, are doing these things, and you choosing to still fuck with them and look past that shit. That's the problem. That's an exaggerated aspect of your own shadow. Cause that's when they say birds of a feather flock together. Then but a motherfucker like, but I don't do that. But that's your man, and you know that they do it, and you don't tell them that it's wrong. So that's an exaggerated aspect of yourself because you condoning it, but it's not you doing it directly, but you still condoning it. That's what that means. That's what that means. Absolutely not for me though. Okay. So that's the shadow work questions for this day. Well, questions, yeah, for today. Spirit said weak points and strong points. Chapter 6. This is the art of war. Sun Tzu said, whoever is first in the field and awaits the coming of the enemy will be fresh for the fight. Whoever is second in the field and has to hasten to battle will arrive exhausted. Therefore, the clever combatant imposes his will on the enemy, but does not allow the enemy's will to be imposed on him. By holding out advantages to him, he can cause the enemy to approach of his own accord, or by inflicting damage, he can make it impossible for the enemy to draw near. If the enemy is taking his ease, he can harass him. If well supplied with food, he can starve him out. If quietly encamped, he can force him to move. Appear at points which the enemy must hasten to defend. March swiftly to places where you are not expected. You feel me? This is why they say high priestesses don't speak unless it's time. An army may march great distances without distress. An army may march great distances without distress if it marches through country where the enemy is not. Follow what spirit is telling you to do. Follow spirit's guide, because he gonna walk you right past the enemy, right in their face, and they don't even know you passed them. You can be sure of succeeding in your attacks if you only attack places which are undefended. What they can't see, what they don't know, what they don't hear, what you see, that's what the high priestess is. This is what we know and see, what other people can't see and know. This is why we don't speak until it's time. You can ensure the safety of your defense if you only hold positions that cannot be attacked. Hence, that general is skillful in attack whose opponent does not know what to defend. You see? And he is skillful in defense whose opponent does not know what to attack. You feel me? If everybody's shutting the fuck up and they all got their own plan silently, and you not telling everybody the blueprint, the moves, or nothing like that, like, that's why people don't know what to attack. This is why y'all don't like high priestesses. This is why y'all don't like oracles. Because guess what? Y'all don't know what our plans be, but we always get to know what yours is. Oh, divine art of subtlety and secrecy. Through you, we learn to be invisible. Through you, inaudible. And hence, we can hold the enemy's fate in our hands. What I just say? What I just say? Secrecy. Secrecy. You will learn to be invisible. You will learn to not be heard even when you are saying something. Because when You saying something, it's gonna be said at the right fucking time. But motherfuckers be listening to you say all of this shit and you ain't even told them nothing at all for real. You may advance and be absolutely irresistible if you make for the enemy's weak points. You may retire and be safe from pursuit if your movements are more rapid than those of the enemy. If we wish to fight, the enemy can be forced to an engagement even though he be sheltered behind a high rampart and a deep ditch. All we need to do is attack some other place that he will be obliged to relieve. You see? Because they expecting you to attack what they're showing you when the whole time, because you are silent, because you already know what spirit told you to do, they don't know that you about to go fuck up their whole camp. They thinking you coming to where the people on the front line at. Whole time you already got the drop on everybody where the front line at and everybody on the back line that ain't being shown. The whole camp, they whole shit about to get blown to pieces, and the niggas on the front line still waiting on you to be like, they're like, when the fuck they coming? Bruh, they just blew y'all whole shit up. Y'all ain't even got nowhere to go back to. Like whole time, because we done went around and now we on the way to you. Because you try now, you off the fence because you done figured out that we found out where your camp at. Oh shit, let's get there. Them niggas already blown away. Now you off. You off because now we done took you off the front line. We done took you off the plan. Boom, we about to blow y'all ass up too. If we do not wish to fight, we can prevent the enemy from engaging us, even though the lines of our encampment be merely traced out on the ground. I'm telling you, all we need to do is throw some odd and unaccountable in his way. What I just say? By discovering the enemy's disposition and remaining invisible ourselves, we can keep our forces concentrated while the enemies must be divided. What I just say? What I just say? Y'all already divided because they already preparing for you to bring your ass to fight on that front line, bro. But if we already know who on the front line, how many on the front line, but we know everybody else that's everywhere else. This is the part y'all don't see. We going to go attack them niggas first. And y'all on the front line waiting on the war to start, and the whole time it already started because we already done crushed everybody who's supposed to follow up after y'all get killed. Okay, so once y'all figure that out, then we gonna crush y'all next because we already got y'all divided. That's what that means. We can form a single united body while the enemy must split up into fractions. What I say? Hence, there will be a whole pitted against separate parts of a whole, which means that we shall be many to the enemy's few. You feel me? You feel me? Because y'all waiting on the people that's coming on the front line. Y'all ain't even worried about the niggas that's supposed to come up after that. But all of them and the people that y'all waiting on the front line, we all want to go crush everybody else. And while y'all front line men still sitting out there, waiting, don't know we out there blowing everything up. So now y'all divided and the only thing that's left is y'all front line. But we got our whole army, bro. We got the whole army. We got the whole army and y'all people's already done for because they wasn't even planning for no attack. They weren't planning for no attack. The front line man was planning for attack, and then we done threw them off because now they done got the call that we already blew everybody else ass up. So now they ain't even thinking about the front line no more. Not even realizing that all they men gone, and the only thing left is them. They already been divided. They already been conquered, and we about to crush y'all ass because now it's only few to our whole. And if we are able thus to attack an inferior force with a superior one, our opponents will be in dire straits. The spot where we intend to fight must not be made known. You see? For then the enemy will have to prepare against a possible attack at several different points. And his forces being thus distributed in many directions, the numbers we shall have to face at any given point will be proportionately few. You see? This is why you move like that. This is why Spirit say, shut the fuck up. For should the enemy strengthen his band, he will weaken his rear. You see? Should he strengthen his rear, he will weaken his band. Should he strengthen his left, he will weaken his right. Should he strengthen his right, he will weaken his left. If he sends reinforcements everywhere, he will everywhere be weak. I'm telling you. I know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you. Numerical weaknesses come from having to prepare against possible attacks. Numerical strength from compelling our adversary to make these preparations against us. You see, because we making you think what you think is you. We make you think that we doing what you doing. We getting prepared the same way you prepared. We lining our men up the same way you lining your men up. No, that's not how that's going. This is why high priestesses don't say nothing till it's time. This is why Spirit's army don't move until it's time. We don't tell y'all what's going on, but that's why y'all don't like us, because we gonna know what you doing no matter what. We gonna know what you're doing regardless. So it's not, you feel like it's not fair, but it is. Because y'all got numbers, but we got more strength in our movement, our plan, how we strategically. That's why Sparta spanked the shit out them. 300. 300 against all the motherfucking people. We went out there and crushed, bro. That's what that is. Okay, so, all right, let me get some closing messages out, kids. This is compliments. Let me see what Spirit compliments are for today. These like some funny ass little cards. They like random compliments you're supposed to go around and give out to people, and I really don't be reading them. So we got, you are the best at being the worst driver ever. I mean, you are the best at being the worst driver I have ever met. Your nose is larger than a Peter Dinklage. What the fuck is that? Your mustache look like it looks like an adorable woodland creature. They just like some shit you supposed to walk down the street and be like, "Hey, go a compliment today," and it be some big ass some smart shit like, "Look, you're the bonus fry at the bottom of the bag." I once made a picture of your face using a light bright set. You give me butterflies in my stomach. Admittedly, I thought it was gas at first. Like it's shit like that. Imagine somebody walking down the street like, here's a compliment card, and you don't know what the fuck it's talking about, and you say, hey, you read this. If I could bottle your laugh and sell it, I'd be a billionaire. See, it's just random little cute stuff. It's nothing major, but let's see what the messages are for us to close out. Shadow work, bro. What's going on here? All right. Uh-oh, I got a sleep baby that's about to have to get up. All right, Spirit, give me a message, because you know these messages be long out this goddamn on deck, child. Look, Mother of Life. This is the Isis Oracle. This is my Oracle. Look, the Flower of Life, girl. Mm-hmm. All right, Spirit. Hold on. I'm trying to get them turned all the right direction here. They all mixed up. Because this message is going to be long, because this didn't even look. Okay. Not 3 of them. Okay. Miracle of Isis. Miraculous healing of the goddess. Healing of the divine masculine. Wings of Isis uniting with the angelic cell. Oh, you get it. That me and my boo. Chariot of Ascension, spiritual work of a higher initiate. Look, Henna of the divine masculine, Osiris rises. Abundance of Sothis, stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. All right, spiritual one, you want me to read though? Proper burial for freedom, sacrifice to Osiris, Lord of the dead. Oh, goodness, spirit. Knot of Isis, energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloved, the key of life. Spinning the arc, the key of life. All right. Spirit said, read Miracle of Isis. This is a cute picture of me in my boat. Let me leave y'all people alone, bro. They good as hell. All right, let's see. Somebody's out there with an attitude. Miracle of Isis. Isis was known as a talented practitioner. Oh, Spirit said Isis is known as a talented practitioner of the healing arts and is capable of miraculous healings. For you, beloved, she offers a miracle healing. No matter how much you have struggled with a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being a part of it, you are guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing, to let go and let the goddess be. The Lady Isis wishes to lift a load that has become too heavy for you to heal on your own, beloved. She cannot take something away from you if you are not willing to release it to her, however. Release for healing means trust, letting go of attachment to outcome and how that outcome might be achieved, and opening to the divine genius of healing that seeks to express the perfection of divine love through you now. To hand something over for healing, especially when it has been a long term or persistent difficulty, or simply seems to be too great to or simply seems to be too great or overwhelming to be healed, takes a radical change of mind and heart. To dare to hope without becoming attached to how or when something can happen, to surrender without forgetting to follow your intuition and act accordingly, to trust even though you may have been disappointed or hurt in the past. All these things take skill and courage. Yes, yet these are the requirements for us to surrender into the great healing of divine love. Lady Isis speaks through this oracle and says to you that recovery from trauma and emotional healing is not only possible, but if you are willing, it can happen for you now. No matter the depth of grief, loss, despair, fear, or anger, love can and will absorb all of it. This oracle is also an indication that a spiritual gift or awakening of deep healing ability at a new level are coming your way. Keep your eyes and heart open and let go of doubt or fear about opening up to a new level of proficiency. Dedicate your work to divine love and trust, and that it will flow through you stronger now. You are capable of great work when you trust in your own heart and the love of the divine flowing through you with total surrender. Okay, so this is just a ritual that goes along with that, which I don't be reading it. If you want to know, you can know by getting the book. But the incantation, you can say this incantation to finish the practice above or anytime you need some miraculous energy. Love and light, peace and power, miracle healing descends this hour. The wings of Isis drenched with feeling, nothing escapes her miracle healing. Surrender to her from my heart so true, which is now exactly what I choose to do. Gratitude to Isis for a miracle coming to me. Her love and grace now set me free. Absolutely. And so it shall be, and so it is. Okay, so that is our what spirit? All right, hold on. We got one last thing. Spirit says something about the angels. Okay, angels, love yourself first. Angels want you to love yourself first and foremost. It can feel easier to give other people the responsibility for loving you in return for helping them. Seeing yourself as a martyr to others' needs can also be a way of avoiding dealing with low self esteem. If you stop doing, who will love you? Your angels can help you just be, not do. They love you unconditionally, but you need to love yourself first. And with your angel support, heal any problems so that you can grow emotionally and spiritually. Shame and guilt are the two emotions that can be hardest to overcome because by their very nature they want to remain hidden. This visualization can help because you focus on forgiveness. If you can forgive yourself for your past actions and forgive those who have hurt you, you remove the blocks to loving yourself and others. Negative emotions get trapped in your aura, and feeding them habitually will, with doses of resentment, hurt, and regret, can take up a lot of your energy. When you release this negativity with forgiveness, you raise your vibrations, feel more loving and energized, and become happier with yourself as you are. Angel Raguel is the angel of forgiveness, so you might like to call him into this healing ritual. Okay, do you want me to tell them the ritual spirit? Forgiveness healing ritual. Take a piece of paper, write down things you want to forgive yourself for. Sometimes you might just feel uncomfortable about the past without knowing why. Try to describe these feelings in a few words. Now write down the names of one or two people you are angry at. Forgiveness is easy. Tell yourself this is the first step. Just ask your angels to join in, closing your eyes and breathing softly in and out. Remember to do the grounding, protecting, and opening up technique. Follow the sound of your breathing as you sit comfortably, sensing your angels' loving vibrations. Call your angels by name, saying 3 times, "My angels, Angel Ragael, please help me forgive myself and others and love myself more. Guide and protect me. Thank you." Speak slowly, feeling your angels' wings around you, visualizing the words fading on the paper. Now take a crystal. You can use your dedicated angel crystal. Wrap the paper around the stone and tie it with ribbon or string or whatever you can find. Place the stone at your on your altar by an angel figurine, which will protect the ritual. Leave it here for 28 days, a lunar cycle. Then take the paper from the stone and safely burn it in a candle flame or fire. This symbolically cleanses you of the past and signifies the end of the ritual. You might also like to try the quick forgiveness fix on tip 12. But okay, so spirit is saying somebody need to do a burner ritual. You don't actually have to sit it on the altar for that long. I can show y'all how to do a burner ritual. I will show y'all how to do that. Spirit say now, okay. All right, I'm gonna show y'all how to do a burner ritual really quick. I gotta get All right, but it's easy. It's just basically what was just said, right? Okay. 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 So, burner ritual. Boom. You take a piece of paper. You get you candles, right? Boom. Like this, right? Okay. So here's your tray. You have the crystals, sage, your bell to cleanse the negative energy. All this is crystals and stuff, right? I'm gonna turn this off for a second. So boom, you get your sheet of paper, and we're just gonna write down some stuff that we wanna like release. Like you wanna release what is it? Can who? I can't. Y'all know. Okay, first of all, y'all probably don't know. I wear glasses, shout. So that's another reason why I don't be doing a chat because I can't really see y'all like that. But I can't see what that say. I see something is tripping. Turn. Who the fuck is that? Turd lips. Bitch, who the fuck is turd lips? Alright, anyway. That don't even sound right. Somebody said, this person just mad that you beautiful. This person just said, are you mad? Oh, you mad that I'm showing them how to do a safe fucking ritual, you stupid ass? Okay, anyway, let's go. Because this is the type of shit that you put on this paper that you burn away. Okay, so you could put on here like days from the past that you want to release. Say, I want to release anger. You could put anger, resentment. You could put third parties. Like you could say, like if you are a cheater, you could write down third parties, right? If you are keep attractive people who always trying to put you in third parties, you can put that down. You could put cheaters down. You could put thieves down. Oh shit. You could put trauma, old traumas, unhealed wounds, right? You can release unforgiveness, ingratitude, unthankfulness, ungratefulness. Spirit said arrogance. What you say? Overindulgence, illusions, hexes, curses sent to you or that you have sent to others, right? Um, Weapons formed. Okay, like these are examples of things. Old paradigms. Also old patterns. You could put addictions if you're actually like actively trying to like go through down a sobriety journey. Addictions, and that could be to anything. You could put what you're addicted to: drugs, money, sex, material gain, alcohol, anything like that. Um, you could put childhood wounds, karmics, karmic debt, but it doesn't make your karmic debt go away. But if you know that you have cleared your karmic debt, which I have, you could put karmic debt because it'll make you release the energy completely. um Energetic cords, okay, stuff like that. Boom. So we got our whole little jump. So we're going to fold this up, child. You fold it, boom, 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 in the boom, boom, wrong, boom, 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 boom. Okay, boom. So I take the sage, since it's a healing property, a cleansing property as well. Boom, 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 boom. Somebody ass wants some goddamn attention down there. Look, somebody over there mad as hell. This person, somebody over there is like so mad that they can't even help themselves at this point. You're big mad. Look, you're mad. So you could take this and you can use this to set the fire. So you're gonna this on fire from the sage. So it'll cleanse this from your energy, right? Boom. So these things we're releasing. And then while you're burning it, you just do a prayer, spirit, archangels, ancestors of my highest good, spirit guides, guardian angels. I ask you to assist me with releasing these things from our life, from our energy, from our aura. And you just do your personal prayer, like whatever this thing or things mean to you, like how it means, what it means to you to let these things go. What it means to you to let these things go is what you pray about, and how badly you want these things to be gone out your life. But while you're speaking this, you need to be releasing it, like energetically in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, your body. You need to be releasing these things because you got to really let it go for it to like actually work, right? So this is a form of a ritual, a a cleansing ritual, child. A good ritual, a positive one, not one where you sacrificing somebody, you got to kill them and shit. You got to go and bury a cat or do some wild ass shit. Anything like that is fucking voodoo. It's some type of death ritual, some type of necromancy spell or something. Like, we don't do that. That's not what divine beings are on. Whew. Okay, so that's how you do that. Let me pick this back up and put it in here like that. So you just let it burn. You let it burn, you let it burn, you let it burn, 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 child. Let it burn with the sage, just like that. But you want to make sure the whole thing get burned, because you want all of what you wrote to go away, right? So you want to make sure there's nothing left for the paper. And I promise you, like, if you really set an intention with yourself to like let go of these things, like if you really set the intention to let go of these things, and you really promise yourself, and when you praying, you really like energetically letting these things go for real, and then yeah, at the end of the day, what's wrong? Sam said you over here looking for attention because you mad they cussing your ass out about selling your daughter body. Dirty. Your ass got no reason to be calling nobody nothing, sweetheart. You ugly and you're mad as shit that your dirtball, AIDS infested ass is caught for everything that you've been thinking that you was gonna have somebody else call for. You're mad as shit. You in a nightmare, bitch. First saying you mad as shit. You over there in a nightmare, bitch. Nobody worried about that. Bathe, girl, you know I don't do nothing but bathe, bitch. But you, on the other hand, they definitely have your funky ass on camera, not taking a fucking bath, doing drugs on the fucking toilet with the door locked, acting like you taking a bath like a fucking child would do. You stupid ass little bitch. She's mad. That's what big mad bitches do. Look, she mad. She mad. No. That's why I miss. Look, she big bad. She big bad, girl. You big bad. You big mad. Girl, never smoke crack, child. That's a fact. Facts. Never smoke that shit. Now you, on the other hand, here we go. There you go, coming over here projecting the shit that you be doing on motherfuckers, bitch. That's a yes. Spirit says you mad as shit that everybody already see you doing that shit. You mad as shit. You're mad. You mad as shit that you been going around paying people that give out the wrong fucking drugs. Now I already told you what the fuck I smoke. Boop and weed, bitch. That ain't crack, sweetheart. Now you, on the other hand, you are cracking. a heroin addict, a pill head, all of that shit. Y'all mad as shit. Y'all mad. It's okay. You mad you caught. You mad you going to jail for being a fucking pedophile. You mad as shit that you been prostituting your fucking 11-year-old child. You mad? I know. I would be mad too if people found out that I was wearing a creep, a faggy, a loser. I would be sad and mad as shit too, bitch. There's always a mad bitch somewhere. Okay, we coming back to do the reading. That was just the shadow work. Thanks.